Welcome to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge. I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave, and tonight we are going to be reviewing a very special cigar that's been sitting in our humidor for over 11 years now. This is the La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso. Got to have hats off to Vance at Bulldog Cigar for turning us on to this thing. And it's a special cigar. It rated the highest in the Cigar Aficionado magazines back in the day in 2005, roughly. It's Belicoso size. It's a pure Dominican. It's a Dominican puro, manufactured by La Aurora Cigars. So, with that, I'm going to tear the cellophane off because we've been itching to smoke this cigar
for 11 years.
For 11 years.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, the box, there's like a little bit of a problem there, like that pulls off, and with that, you get the nice. Can you see that in the camera? Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a nice presentation here with the, I don't know what you call this, tissue paper on here. And inside, you get your nice Belicosos.
Whoa.
Are these the numbered ones?
Yeah, these are the ones. So you can see right there, there's a number for each one that has been affixed to each individual cigar. And so they're all numbered. So there was like about, I think, 300,000 or 400,000, probably 400,000 of these, 100,000 of each one. They came out in that year. So because we have guests in the lounge tonight, we are giving out these cigars. So if you guys decide to show up and come to the lounge, you might get special gifts.
Maybe.
Maybe, depending on how good you are. So with that, we are going to dispense with these cigars, and we are going to review the La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso, which rated the highest of any Dominican puro at the time, or on the planet, actually.
Yeah. It's a really beautiful, really good symmetrical roll on this thing. Wrap, I should say. The getting a lot of earth, just really nice earthiness after all these years of this cigar sitting.
Wow.
On the wrapper and the foot. Well, it's just kind of a dark brown, nice dark brown.
Yeah, look at that
Kind
Colorado.
of a Colorado wrapper, yeah.
And it's oily. Look how oily that thing
is. Yeah, the oils have really come out over the years.
I'm just surprised that nobody has really picked up on this cigar.
Shh, the secret.
It's just like the best kept secret on the planet.
Talking about the cigar.
I know. Well, we bought the whole batch, so you're gonna have to come to the Smoking Girl Lounge to get this thing because we bought up as many as these possibly can.
Pretty much all the ones we could find.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll make us more popular on the YouTube.
On the YouTube?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Make sure you take a picture of this and put it on the Instagram too.
Yeah, we can do that right now.
It's a great cigar. Once you have you sniffed it and?
Yeah, we're good.
Is this what they call live tweeting?
This is live.
Oh yeah, it'll tweet, it'll Facebook, it'll everything. Right?
My millennials laughing at me because
the tweet.
The live tweeting, I think.
The tweeting.
Yeah.
I thought it was twittering.
Or is it twerking? Twerping?
Yeah, Dave's getting about ready to twerk this cigar. Is that what it's called? Twerking? No?
I don't think we want to see Dave twerk,
No?
There we go. Booyah. La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso.
It'd be more fun to watch Director Greg twerk, I think.
No.
All right, so I just put it out there on the web.
So what are you getting off the wrapper and the foot?
I'm not getting much off the wrapper, really too much. The foot, I'm just getting, kind of like a little bit of, I don't know, tobacco. A little bit of a sweetness on there, though, too.
Yeah, I was getting earth all over both of these things.
Right?
It was right when I pulled it out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
So still very
I need a clipper, though.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and clip these guys.
Yeah.
Dark fruit.
Prunes.
Yeah, prunes, raisins, one of the or dried grapes and dried plums for you fruit challenged viewers.
Yeah, I'm just getting like a little bit of sweetness on the tongue right now. The dry draw. It's very sweet and aromatic cigar, though. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
I really want to light this thing up.
Let's light them up, man. This is beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Right off the light. What are you getting right off the light?
A little bit of wood.
Yeah, wood.
Getting a lot of wood off the light.
You getting wood from the light?
I'm getting wood, definitely. It's a bit of a woody cigar. But
I don't think that's what he meant.
yeah. Just nice though. Nice aromatic wood. A
Yeah.
little bit of cedar. A little bit of sweetness there on the tongue though as well.
Yeah, right
which
off the light, it was like almost like fruity right off the light too. I was getting
And-
some fruit.
I can tell this is going to be a strong cigar. It's going to be full-bodied, full strength, right off the gate. Because I'm starting to get a little bit of pepper too.
All right.
A little bit.
Well, let's smoke these down a little bit and come back for a first third review. What do you say? All right, we'll see you in the first third.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Grill Lounge. We're reviewing a box of about 11 or 12-year-old box of La Aurora 100 Años Belicosos that we just cracked open tonight for your viewing pleasure
Yes.
and our smoking pleasure.
And our audience pleasure.
Our audience. It's our tonight we have 3 of our Smoking Grill Lounge
Members.
regular members that come and smoke with us. What's on your shirt?
Oh, it's just kind of like
Oh, I see. It's in honor of the political
I'm getting a little political tonight.
election this year.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw it in the reflection on the camera lens, and I was
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
It's a white shirt.
It is a white shirt.
Very white.
Very, very white. Makes you look like you have a little bit of a tan, probably.
No ash holes whatsoever.
No ash holes in that shirt.
Nope.
That's great.
It's not part of the Eric smoking line.
Yeah, well, we can fix that. So, yeah, we've got Smoking Gorilla Jay, Smoking Gorilla Jimmy, and Smoking Gorilla Dan with us here tonight. And we're all smoking and reviewing the... so feel free to chime in, guys, when we're talking about our descriptors and the things we're getting from this cigar. So right off the bat in this first third, it's very woody. Very woody. Getting a lot of wood.
I am too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got my legs crossed.
Anytime you get a cigar this old, it's a lot of wood. Yeah.
Definitely.
I might even pamper myself later.
Well, someone in the audience likes to pamper himself quite a bit.
You think so?
He's a pamper.
Which one?
I'm with him 100% though.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Uh,
That would
we've
be
got
Dan.
oh,
You don't,
we've
you
got
don't
our
pamper together, do you?
we've got our
No.
local neighborhood
We do talk
police
about
helicopter
it over
flight.
breakfast.
Yeah.
The pampering?
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important I know women pamper themselves like spa day and that sort of
Right.
thing. And they all say they don't pamper themselves, But guys we pamper ourselves,
I have bath salts and candles and shit and everything.
You get the whole thing going.
That is pampering. First
That's
class
real
pampering.
Wow.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So a lot of wood, as we're talking about pampering.
Yes.
That's an innuendo for something else. Okay. Some sweetness, like on the palate, and the retrohale is very woody, but there's some sweetness on the palate, kind of maybe a little nutty. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
I'm getting that wood. Definitely from this cigar. Yeah, I am. And there's a bit of that letter, but the sweetness throughout. I'm getting that sweetness in there on the palate and the retrohale. There's a bit of pepper there. It's not as peppery as when I first lit it, though. It's really smooth.
Very smooth.
Very, very smooth cigar.
That's great.
And the sweetness, I can also almost connotate to like maybe a little bit of honey and the sweetness there. But also, when I was a kid, I played baseball, and I would chew on my leather glove, and that leather has a sweetness to it as well. But I mean, all in all, it's a pleasant cigar. It's full-bodied though.
So a little leathery sweetness.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But you know, maybe a little honey or whatever.
I can see that, yeah.
It's just very smooth though.
What are you guys getting? Anybody? Dan?
Leather, but not like a super dense, almost you can chew on it kind of leather. It's like a bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And the retrohale is this mix of floral notes and wood. It's just crazy.
It's wonderful, huh?
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
How about you guys?
Jimmy?
Smoke is very light. Yeah, you do get a little bit of that sweetness and a little bit of nuttiness. Can't really pinpoint what it is, but it's delicious.
And yeah, that's Silent J over there.
Silent
he doesn't
J.
say much, but when it's like that, that commercial back in the day, because I'm old, and when he talks, everybody listens.
Well, my broker is E.F. Hutton, and E.F. Hutton says,
When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
That's true. He's one of those guys.
Definitely.
E.F. Hutton.
There we go. We'll just call him J Hutton. That's Silent J over there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's very succinct. He's almost like Director Greg.
You know, though, if you need a spreadsheet whipped together, he'll whip you up a hell of a spreadsheet. Like, boom.
He
like
knows his
cacao.
Cacao.
Cacao, that fast.
He knows his numbers. Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys coming in tonight. I mean,
yeah, this is great.
I really
Best way
do.
to enjoy this cigars.
Yeah, with
friends.
everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Our
It's
pleasure.
awesome. Yeah.
Our pleasure. So with that, I guess we're going
Yeah.
to check out.
We're
of
going to
this
check
first,
out. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And we will be back with the second third of the La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we are in the second third. It's been a long night here.
Yeah.
Second third of the La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso, and this is a 12-year-old box of cigars that we
Yep. Cracked open.
Unwrapped the plastic off tonight, and we're sharing it with our friends. Still getting a lot of the same, the wood. It's picking up, the sweetness is picking up. Kind of floral sweetness in there, in the aroma, and the palate as well. And then the retrohale, definitely though the wood is still there, little leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Now the wrappers, I think we're all noting that the wrappers are just really nice and oily. I don't know if you can see the sheen off this thing, but they're just oiling up and heating up just beautifully.
Yeah. Definitely.
What are you getting, Dave?
Yeah, I'm getting that honey sweetness on there. Bit of the leather. I'm just, definitely because it's a 12-year-old cigar, not getting the pepper, like a younger cigar, like, that ammonia and that tannins in there and the bitterness. There's no bitterness to this cigar whatsoever. It's just a smooth, I'm going to call it creamy. I know that with you, you weren't be able to blow a lot of smoke rings, but to me it's fairly creamy.
It's
and
creamy.
smooth.
It wasn't a thick smoke, not
Right.
enough for smoke rings, but it was very creamy.
But I'm connotating creaminess to just the way that the cigar draws and exhales, and that's what I'm getting from this thing.
Beautiful.
And just with the sweetness and the honey, a bit of leather, the wood, but it's kind of changed a little bit. It's kind of gotten a little bit more muted as things have gone down, like with some of the woodiness and everything. To me, it's just but the sweetness has stayed throughout for me, which has made it a pleasant. Just a pleasant experience. I'm
Freaking
just like
amazing.
wowed by this cigar. I really
I
am.
know, this is so great.
Yeah, and then
If any of you out there can get your hands on these sticks, I mean, they're
just email us and we'll get you as much as you want
yeah, right.
for a price.
No. We're not sharing these things with anybody but them.
Well,
Yeah, all right. Dan, what are you getting over there?
Yeah, so I'm getting more sweetness than I did earlier. The wood and the nuttiness have sort of melded together into like a toasted nut kind of thing. And like Dave said, you said it's a little more muted. but to me, it's not in like a dull sense.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like because certain things like the pepper have backed off a little, other things are able to come to the floor more.
Sure, yeah.
Complexity.
Sure. Yeah.
Right there. Just complex. Definitely. Jimmy?
For me, I'm getting a little bit.
You can be
it's
different,
like-
Jimmy. It
it's
doesn't
like-
matter.
Yeah, it's like a little sugar-coaty. I feel like it's more perfumey.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very
The floral.
Yeah,
You're getting the
very
floral
light
on that.
floral
Yeah.
perfume from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, it's still smoking great.
And you mentioned something about sugar cone.
Yeah, I feel like it's that the sugar cone, the very light sweetness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
And Jay, you got a one-word descriptor over there at all, or?
He concurs. He has his business clothes on. He just came over from work. I concur.
Definitely.
And this is a Dominican.
Dominican Puro.
Yeah, and is this a Dominican cigar? This was embodies the Dominican.
Yeah, you were saying something about that,
I
right?
think so. I mean, there are a lot of run-of-the-mill Dominican cigars that I don't associate this level of complexity with. But when I stopped and thought about it, I thought even through the complexity, this has classically Dominican flavors in a really nice way.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
Dan smoked
Yeah.
a lot of cigars himself. He used to work at the Georgetown Tobacco.
In
Shout out to
Washington.
Georgetown Tobacco too.
That's in
What's
DC.
your boy's name over there?
Chris. What's up, Chris? David Berkebile, hello. Thanks again.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Dan, and that's in DC, Washington, DC.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to be checking out here.
Yeah.
This is the end of the second third. We're going to go into the last third here in a little bit. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge. We are in our final third of the La Aurora 100 Años. What's that in Spanish? 100?
100 years.
No, what is 100 in Spanish? I know what años means.
100 años.
100 años, yeah.
Yeah.
A Belicoso. This is a 11, 12-year-old box of cigars that we've unwrapped tonight and we're sharing with friends and reviewing all together.
Yeah.
This cigar is just really morphed into just a lot of wood. Oh, here's our local PD.
Our local sheriff.
Yeah, that's the local PD here. Helicopter.
You got any lowering in your backyard?
That's just the way it is here in the ghetto. Yeah,
In the hood.
in the hood.
Orange County hood.
That's right. We're hood rats smoking cigars. Anyway, it's just a lot of wood, kind of an aromatic, like a fresh cut pine, and then, I think going on with the retrohale. So it's kind of sweet, but it's woody. What are you getting? That's pretty much all I'm getting off at this point.
I'm getting that sweetness throughout. I mean, it's that sweet note has been kind of like the dominant thing throughout, along with the wood. To me, it's more like a aromatic cedar, kind of a wood there. There is a bit of a bitterness, like a little bit of coffee
Yeah.
on the end. But it's been a full-bodied, full-strength booyah. I mean, this thing
Cacao!
is just cacao. I mean, this thing is just it's blowing my doors off right now. I would not suggest. Well, if you're a first-time smoker, you can smoke this, but I think you would probably want to eat a really big meal before this and try not to throw it up. I mean, it's full-bodied, it's full
There's
strength.
a big endorsement for me. Eat
Yeah.
And try not to throw it up.
I mean, this thing,
Story of my life.
exactly. But my nose is running. It's full up. I mean, but this has been a pleasure to smoke.
The room is just full of
smoke.
It's
It's just
great.
been an utter pleasure smoking this cigar. Enjoyed it. I'm still enjoying it. Probably about an hour and 45 for the burn time, I would say, somewhere around there for this cigar. Any final notes from you guys over here?
It's gotten a lot more ethereal. It doesn't have the density that it had at the beginning.
He's a Georgetown guy. He says words like that.
But it's still like if you consciously sort of chase the flavors.
Chase the dragon.
Yeah, you chase the dragon. You still pick up on little different things.
Yeah. Jimmy?
For me, it's just a phenomenal cigar. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah. Jay, any one-word comments?
Rich, full body.
Okay. Wait a second, that's 5 words.
It was German. You know how you can just smush words
Okay,
together.
all right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gefranjewuken. Was it Gefranjewuken?
And my buddy Jennis Muss, I'm going to be coming out there in August if you're watching this at all. I'm going to be out there. We're going to be smoking cigars together. Definitely out there in Germany. So I'm practicing a little bit.
Practicing your Deutsch.
Right, Deutsch.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
And thank God he speaks English because my German sucks.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Scheußlich.
Yeah.
Your German is scheußlich.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You do speak German, don't you?
Ein bisschen. Ein bisschen.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Director Greg, are you enjoying the aromas here in the room tonight?
Yeah, it's a nice, pleasant aroma. It's not overpowering.
You're getting a contact buzz like we are here?
No, I already had a buzz off the cheap cigar that
The other cigar you
I had
smoke?
earlier.
Yeah.
That will never make any list.
Did you smoke the Iron Horse?
No, the Omega.
The Omega. Oh, yeah. That's great.
The Alpha
cigar.
and the Omega.
Yeah.
Once again, comment. If you have any other cigars for us to smoke, comment. Tell us what you would like to see us smoking on here. If you want to come in the lounge, we can arrange that too. So please.
But you got to buy your own airfare and hotel.
Yeah, we can't put you up.
No.
But we would treat you right.
And you have to get over here, too. But other than that, we will welcome you into the lounge.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, comment on the YouTube or the Facebook or the Instagram,
Don't forget the Twitter.
the Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Yeah.
The Twitter.
It is tough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining
Wait a
us.
second. What about?
Oh, what? What now?
Aren't we going to rate this cigar? I mean,
No,
that's
we're
what
not
we
gonna-
do on this show.
We're
is
not
we-
going to rate it though. Like, we're not going to give it smoke rings. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. I didn't think we were doing that. Well, let's start with the other end of the room tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Jay, how many
Jay.
smoke rings out of 10 would you give this cigar?
Solid
8.5.
Ambitious, Jay. I would give it a solid 8.
Okay, 8.
I'm with Jay at 8.5.
8.5. Definitely. Me personally, because of everything involved in this thing, I'm actually going to give this the highest rating that we've ever rated a cigar. I'm going to give it a 9, just
Wow.
because of the complexity in this cigar and the smoothness of the cigar. It's been a 9 for me because of the fact of the way that it developed. It changed. There is that sweet note that predominated throughout, but it actually changed in every single third. There was something different to behold. So I'm going to give it a 9. That's just me.
It went different directions, and there was a lot of subtleties too that that were coming through, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was a pleasure to smoke this cigar. Definitely.
yeah, I'd say so. I don't know where I'm at 'cause I wasn't thinking about rating, so I don't know.
You're going to abstain?
I don't know. I'll go 9 because I think bang for buck too. I mean,
Yeah, when you think about value,
Yeah.
right? That's why I always base it on price is a big factor on mine.
yeah. When I think about that, I almost have to give it a 9.
Yeah. Anybody else want to change their rate? I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
What was the cost per stick on this?
We don't want to say.
Mm-mm.
We can't
What would
comment.
the street price?
The original
not the
price of this cigar was $25. Original price was $25.
We happen to get it.
Well, yeah, I don't need to know that. But
Decent
what
buy
it's
on.
worth on the street if it was.
Well, actually, I think they're going for about $600 a box or something like that now. Something like that. I've seen them online for about $600 a box. So.
Have you really?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
at $20-25 a stick, I'd still give it like an 8.
Yeah.
It's still remarkable.
Yeah, it's a great stick. Plus, it's aged, and so
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Is there anything else I forgot? We got burn time, we got ratings, we got
Everything.
the whole thing.
Whole enchilada.
Did we talk about gophers or anything? Any kind of animals? Furries, plushies?
Plushies.
No?
We'll have to discuss that in another episode.
Yeah, Director Greg's new camera plushie thing. I'd like to thank you for joining us for the review of the La Aurora 100 Años Belicoso. That's 12 years old. And so this has been Jay, Jimmy, Dan, Dave, and Eric bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.